Hi, it's me again. And for today's video, um, we'll discuss about yung mga naging warning signs, why we decided to seek a professional help. Um, Noon pa man, no, meron nang parang akong may mga lang tawag ba dito on and off na mga parang feeling of emptiness, hopelessness. Pero when my age reached 30, parang dun nag-intensify yung mga symptoms until such time that nung tawag ba dito, um, pag nakakita ko ng kalat sa bahay, nagti-trigger siya sa akin hanggang sa um, meron ako feeling na I wanted to I wanted to clean the house pero hindi ko kaya. And then yung ginagawa ko, since yung asawa ko mostly yung naglilinis, and alam niyo naman yung paglilinis ng lalaki ay hindi siya ganun, I mean, hindi ako ganun kakumbinsido sa paglilinis ng asawa ko. So, yun, parang hindi ako nasa-satisfy doon. So, hanggang sa I just saw myself na um, nagano na ako, yung parang may mga damages na I had to break things. Masyado na akong harmful. Alam mo yun, yung harmful to the extent na nananakit na ako ng asawa ko. Tapos yun, hindi ko na yung temper ko, ill-tempered na ako. So, at first hindi ako maano ng asawa ko. He couldn't fathom why I reacted that way. So, akala niya parang, alam mo yun, yung parang I just had an escape of everything, that I didn't want to clean the house. I didn't want to do my task as a wife, as a mother. Yung parang hands-on ng tanan, yung parang hindi ako hands-on sa lahat. So, yun. So, ako mismo I couldn't understand my feeling. Bakit ako ganun? Bakit ganun yung nararamdaman ko? So, I was in the face of denial on that time. So, hanggang sa um, nagkakaroon ako ng emotional breakdown that unknowingly, or nagkakaroon ako ng parang um, emotional breakdown, and I'm just, throwing words na hindi niyo ako mahal, walang nagmamahal sa akin, hindi niyo ako naiintindihan, parang ganon. So, yung asawa ko pala that time, he was thinking that something was already not good, or I had to go to the doctor to seek consultation, pero ako lang to yung nagmamatigas. Kasi nga 'di ba, in denial pa ako. Um so yun. So nung nag-transfer na kami dito sa place namin sa Barotac, nag-ano lang kami ng apartment kasi wala pa kaming bahay dito. Dun na parang na-trigger sa isang trabaho ko dun, that I felt overwhelmed. I felt of yung tawag ba dito, parang na worn out. Pero talaga na-trigger dun yung depression ko. So I decided to quit immediately sa work, and it's because nasanay ako that I am a money maker. Hindi ko matanggap na wala na akong trabaho. I was worrying about the future. Paano na kami? Paano ng ganito, ganyan. So, hindi ako makatulog. And yung asawa ko that time, he was working. So, pag umaga, naiiwan ako sa apartment. Ako lang mag-isa. So, hindi ako nakakakain, hindi rin ako nakakatulog pag umaga, iyak lang ako ng iyak, hanggang nag-emotional breakdown na ako, nag-hysterical na ako. Um, uh, parang siya mismo hindi rin siya mapakali, so he would went home seeing me not in good condition, and yun. So that time I felt hopeless, empty, and hindi ko alam ano pa yung saysay ng buhay ko that time. So I felt that that was the end of the world for me. Um and hindi ko rin maano nun pag lumalabas ako when I was in a crowd place, or not really in a crowd place, if I'm seeing other people, parang alam mo yun, yung nagkakaroon ako ng panic attack. And that time I didn't know that it was a panic attack though, or anxiety attack. I didn't know. Um, so until such time that day by day went by, my condition was getting worse and worse and worse, hanggang sa nagkakaroon na ako ng mga suicidal attempts, suicidal ideations, suicidal attempts. And that's when we decided to seek professional help. Na-diagnose ako with OCD. It's not disorder yet. It's still it's an obsessive compulsive na phase na syndrome, but not yet disorder. Yun yung nag-trigger down ng depression ko, and clinical depression and social anxiety. And yun, I took my medication. I had my medication, but the first few weeks was really hard. Really, really hard. First few weeks ng medication ko, I was just at home ng mag-isa kung umaga. Then my husband would come home paghapon na, and he would do the chores paghapon kasi wala, nakahiga lang ako. I didn't have the energy to get up and do the tasks, even to, I mean, even to fix myself, yung magligo, kain, wala. Kaasawa ko pa ang gumagawa nun. Tapos yun, asawa ko lang may trabaho. Ano lang man yung sahod dito sa Pilipinas. So, ni-imagine nyo kung ano kahirap. Tapos may apartment pa kami, binabayaran. Medication ko pa. Ano yung ano yung tawag ba dito? Gano'ng kamahal yung medication? Tapos konsulta. Per consultation is 1,000. So, yun. 'Di ba? Can you imagine kung ano yung struggle? And can you also imagine na nalagpasan namin yun? The question is, how? How did we survive? How did we thrive in spite of those challenges? And yun. So part 1 to, bali yung continuation. So yung question is kung paano namin nalagpasan yon. Sa part 2, sasabihin ko kung paano. So yeah, kita-kits.